As the evening grew dim, a woman barged through the door, screaming that she'd found her friend dead on the floor. Ooh, another woman on the floor. The police quickly gathered and went to the house, where they found her body and bloodshed on her blouse. Ooh, bloodshed on her blouse. I wandered the streets after they released, looking upon some woman in front of me. Ooh, a woman in front of me. This man, he left the country in a ship across the sea. This man, he left notes at every scene.
Can I get less of Colin and more of me in here? Cool.
Sure.
I'm just...
You're talking about vocals?
No, keys.
Okay.
I'm Talia from Beyond Forgiveness. You're listening to KCOS Digital Media, all Colorado, all the time.
You are listening to KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
Colorado Springs, Colorado, of course. And we are, as I just mentioned, KCOSdigitalmedia.com, 24-hour all Colorado internet radio station. And we support local musicians, unsigned bands. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the great musicians of Colorado, period. So if you know anybody that should be either watching, listening, no matter where they are in the world, text them, KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
That's right.
Yeah. And got my ladies here tonight, and gee, I'm not in the middle for some reason, but...
It's not a Mark sandwich tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mark's like, yep, she's back.
I know. But no, this co-host Street Corner Gypsy, Lisa Carnes, and mistress of the Castle Raven, Laura Lear.
Oh.
Brother Learjet on the broadcast board, and Brother George behind the second camera. And we got stories about this band, well, one of them at least. But it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a great night. I can't wait to hear these guys in a setting like this.
Absolutely.
So for all of you at home and watching online, and for all of you that are here that already know who this band is, I want to welcome, finally, like Colin said, yeah, we've been bouncing around dates, but it's great to have Ozonic here tonight. Yeah, let's hear it for Ozonic.
Thank you. All right, we're going to start with a little song called Electric Blood. Enjoy.
You'll never make it there. Said everybody else to the Shy Square. But he knew that he got sore and showed him my life wasn't just a job. Witnesses so we've been locked inside. Deep until the light that was inside. Something may turn away and try to talk you down, but inside is who can say, 'cause you're never gonna get it. You don't feel the sad reparations. I know, oh, oh. But when it all goes through me, my electric blood will take over the whole damn world. Oh, oh, oh. Didn't know the truth was hiding underneath like a wisdom tub. And much in the same way that you want to buy, we did it was more than okay. Ooh, our house fire inside our chains. Ooh, but beauty can be made from a mess. They may not treat you well and try to talk you down, but now you can go to hell, 'cause you're never gonna get it. You don't see the world the same way I do, oh, oh. But now I'm feeling like it's better crashing through my walls with self-inflicted self-esteem. Self-inflicted self-esteem. Oh, ooh, because you're never gonna get it. No, that's what they said. You're never gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. No. Ooh, 'cause you're never gonna get it. You don't see the world the same way I do, oh, oh. But when it all falls to me, my electric blood will take over, electric blood will take over. Never gonna get, no, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get, no, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get, oh, no, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope you liked that. We are a little Colorado Springs band called Ozonic.
and we do alternative rock and other such things. And we're excited to share some original stuff with you tonight. These first several songs we're going to do are off of our upcoming self-titled EP. This next one is called Rakia. Without further ado.
Says me down, unusual parallax. Insomnia strikes me out, liberated from the trap. Fading in, fading out, colors blur into one. What will happen next when I am overrun? Go! Out of rage, can I escape the agony and practice what I preach? Let's go! Don't have the answer. You don't know the answer. Does anyone have the answer? Could we be content with no answer? Drifting through the endless colors, escape the wind, seeking, whispering, constant present, pondering with it all means of Maya. Temporary visitor living out his days as a comic on the cycle paper of majesty, blank from a shock, blasted into a void. Only time will tell, and only God.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Y'all are great people. Great people. Great audience. We love you. Thank you. Woo!
Well, we are absolutely thrilled to have you guys here. It's been an incredible, exciting wait, to have you. And I won't interrupt you because I know you've got some more songs coming up.
Hey, interrupt us as much as you want. Yeah, like in the middle of the song, if something just springs in your head, just be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
If you don't mind.
What about that? What about that part?
Go for it.
If you don't mind.
Or if there's a break, like in the last song where I was like, just be like, hey, can you hold that for a minute? No, thank you. It's great to be here. It's a great thing y'all are doing, and we're excited to be a part of it. It's so cool. The butterflies.
Thank
the butterflies. I didn't think the butterflies would be there, but they are. They're, whew. It's amazing how like no
It's a
matter how
good
many.
thing.
Oh, it is a good thing.
It
It's
is.
fun. We're having a great time. But it's amazing how no matter how many times you perform, I feel like you still
I-
get the
I
little,
understand.
the little just okay.
Gotta-
All right.
Gotta have that cracker right away, man, before I hit that stage.
As soon as
There you go.
Yeah, as soon as we went live, there was already a bunch of people watching the live stream and commenting
Welcome.
on posts and
Oh,
yeah.
welcome so
We're
much.
going,
We're
yeah.
happy. I don't know which I'll look at that one. Hi. Welcome.
Yeah, that's the main
We're
one.
happy you're watching. You're awesome.
All right.
All right, we're gonna do keep going with the originals here. This is off of our upcoming self-titled EP, coming in a couple months or so. Don't have an exact date nailed yet, but we will have it very soon. So. Kind of, sort of, almost ready. That's the best way to put it. This is a song called "Seats Taken."
You're talking too damn loud, and I'm not sure what about. Well, we really should have thought this through, 'cause that's the end of me and you. I didn't know you wanted more, didn't come to start a war, didn't want to build a mansion. I was quite content with just the one floor. You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You can't trust it. Oh, you got me so confused. How could you think I'd be untrue? The sun sets while yours will rise. Oh, you can't fool me with that disguise. So put the shovel down, be brave. Stop digging us a grave. I'm trying hard to make this work. You were laying the foundation for a way that I can't. Babe, you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. Well, I'll tell you one more time, however high the climb. Oh, it's never enough. No, it's never enough. Well, it starts tonight, have to end from this week. Track set, but is it ever enough? Oh, is it ever enough? Ever enough? Ooh, oh, is it ever enough? You were laying the runway, paving the runway. Oh, you're still talking too damn loud, and I'm starting to have my doubts. Oh, we really should have thought this through. Yeah, Yes, that's the end of me and you.
Thank you.
Well, I promised a 3-song intro because what I usually do is I go spread this live feed all over all the Facebook groups that will have us. And feel free to do that too, because we love it when people share the numbers. It's not about the numbers, it's about spreading the music.
True.
And so how many of you are here because you already know these guys? Come on, yeah. All right, the secret's out. But that's great, you know, we've been trying to get these guys on for a while. They've been tearing it up, so they've been in demand, and we're just here at the Gold Room. But no, it's finally good to have you. So the Colin story, we're going to get to the Colin story in a little bit. But I want you to show off a little bit more, man, because you guys, this is what it's all about. Just to let you in on the story, I met Colin 5 years ago, and it's always, it's first and foremost to me, I like watching how people grow in their musical talent and what they do. And man, the first 3 songs, nice.
You dig?
Very nice.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nice. Yeah, and there was, in fact, some people from the last week's band, Amalgam Effect, are watching.
Oh.
The prog rock band that I told you about.
Yes.
And you guys rocked it, Matthew and yeah, everybody. But
And I wanted to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
You know, how would you surmise how would you put together your genre? How would you, what do you guys
yourself
think?
in the file system.
I've got
question.
my idea. I've got my idea of what you are.
I'm excited to hear it because a lot of times I literally let other people describe. We've been called everything from granola metal to,
Really?
which I don't take that as an
way.
insult. I think that's kind of funny, actually. That was like, a while back. What are some other things? I'm drawing a blank. Something about interviews that.
Well,
just
if you got a
makes it-
prog band
It's okay.
watching you, I mean, the
Oh,
first 3
that's-
songs
That's what I was going to say.
were very
really cool.
eclectic, really, you know.
Yes.
I think that you guys really, really are in a progressive pop,
We like
little
we
bit
like,
of punk,
both those.
maybe,
Yeah.
little tad, Rick, in
I
there.
like it.
Yeah.
Prog pop. The
That's
pops are like
one,
really
yeah.
coming through the.
There's not a pop
No.
Sorry. That.
I'm gonna stop that.
When
No,
we do
you-
the event, when we do the event pages, they give us a little, you know, just a few type of music to pick from,
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, no,
I know there's only so much you can do,
yeah.
and like nowadays, especially, there's so many subgenres of everything that it's just like, wow, like where do you throw
Well,
this?
that's why we like to mix it up and do as
Really
much
cool.
diverse entertainment as we can. If you look at our flyers for this month,
Mm-hmm.
we had a prog band first. We got you guys. We got a 3-piece power punk metal band next week, and then the last week of the month is Johnny Graves and the Blue Waves, which is kind of rockabilly punk.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So I mean, we got a full month, and if you look at the Facebook page on our event calendar, it's already pretty full until June, and you'll see what we got going on.
I think as far as our genre goes too, just to kind of elaborate on that one thing I think is really interesting that I've always liked about this group is that all of us have very, very different backgrounds. Like I grew up listening to a lot of like weird like freeform jazz and avant-garde stuff and funk and I don't know, all over the place. You listen to a lot of classical and pop and stuff, and you're the pop punk guy, and you jazz kind of, you listen to a lot of prog metal stuff. So it's like you put all that together and it's like, whoa, that somehow it shouldn't work, but it does. Like I feel like all of our influences come very evenly somehow through the songs, and we all write together too.
That's
another
very
thing.
cool.
Yeah, it does come together nicely.
That's awesome.
And you
There's
do-
not just one person like doing all the writing. We all put our influences in. Sometimes things don't stick. A lot more times they do. So
You do
That's
have
awesome.
a powerful energy, I think.
Very much so.
Yeah, I
thank
like
you.
it.
That's awesome.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. It's really exciting to watch you too.
It is.
Man, thanks.
Yeah, they got a whole set list, and I said, yeah, you know, they're gonna
You got
do
some songs.
they're gonna do some longer songs too, like last week. But you know, last week was only
Maybe not quite that long, but you know.
songs.
You
Yeah.
got some that are lengthy.
Hey, but let me say, after a little while, we definitely want to know. I want to ask you guys how you get your how you guys get ready. How do you get ready for your show?
I think we all have different ways. I got this bottle of honey right here, and let me tell you,
We
got
bathe
some,
in
uh,
it beforehand.
we made
So
we
You
made
know,
a wildflower honey.
I've
yeah. No,
noticed Ludens cough drops is
Yeah.
is really good for singers as well.
Okay,
Ludens.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's a really good one
So
too.
this is gonna be really goofy. You'll just see me on occasion, just going like this. Don't pay no mind to it.
Yes.
I'm a weirdo.
you know how
I'm proud of it.
I
Ozzy.
love your shoes. I just have to
Rest,
tell
thank
you.
you.
rest those vocal
I
cords.
really love the shoes.
I always say that Ozzy bites heads off of bats, and Colin like drinks honey. It's like
There you
his,
go.
his version of it.
There you
And
go.
it's so
Yes.
cool. Oh,
I wish bats made honey because
honey
There you
bat.
go.
We need some honey bats in this world.
Hope there are no vegans
So
in
would
this
it
room.
be-
I probably upset a lot of them.
Would
I'm
it be
sorry.
red if bats made honey?
With that,
Would it be red if bats made honey?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna write a song about this. I'll write some lyrics. We will make the music. It'll be great. So, good inspiration.
Nice. I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, we got to be there.
The bat honey song, something like that.
The honey
what's her name?
bats.
No.
I like it.
We have some very interesting people watching on the live stream. So yeah, let's have. Some
You are interesting. You hear that?
Oh man.
Very
I'm
interesting.
just a guy.
No, Mark, I'm talking to the people. Come on. I'm just. I'm kidding. No.
Just an ordinary man. No, that's Ozzy's new song. I was
Yes.
just saying.
Oh.
Just
I was
teasing.
snickered.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
heard
was
it.
snickerdoodle.
I
Yeah.
was too.
All right. So, what do you think? You ready to hear some more tunes? Yeah. All right. We're gonna play some more. This one's called Future Bright.
Oh, kiss wide-eyed with future bright. We will ride into the night. Oh, 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 ooh.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit heavier for y'all tonight, okay? You think you're ready for that? For you too. So this song is called Like and Sub. We hope you like it.
Circle missing nobody here with some shit they just call it to love. Bring material, it'll blow your mind, and I'm sure that no one else is on on. I'll waste my time with this presumptuous and lonely. Know some things on me. Walk through this rubbish and refuse are prone. Listen, nobody gets a place where I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. Listen, nobody is a solar. You don't wanna throw. You don't want to throw right. Too much is riding on this snow. Oh, whoa. Ooh, the poor unfortunate know I'm so. I never want this channel to grow. No, no, no. Woo. Ooh, the station that gives, the station that seals. You've got the time to kill, and I'm your man. Got it fixed as if arrogance doesn't turn you. You'll never love to be a part of my band. The Patreon bleeds black for higher quality trashy. Lamping up like this. Suffering tunnel whiplash. Listen, nobody screams of fame. I don't wanna know, I don't wanna know. Listen, nobody eats got so low. See the ebb and flow, see the ebb and flow. Way too much is riding on this snow. Oh, whoa, oh, the poor unfortunately no one so well. I never want the shadow to grow. Shut me down. Go on and shut me down. Go on and shut me down. But eyes, wrap me in that lifeless cocoon. Shelter your eyes. The vicious cycle circles back to our tune. Oh, is this really what I want them to say? Slowly momentum measure debauchery. Ha 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 ha. Missing nobody is a place where I don't wanna go, don't wanna go. Missing nobody eats your soul. See the ebb and flow, see the still marches riding on this snow. Oh, 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 the poor unfortunate no one so well. I never want this shadow to grow. The shadow to grow. Oh, no, no. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you.
You guys have tremendous energy, and I would like to say, I hear a lot of things going on in what you're doing. You have, well, you probably know this. You could scream so good for a metal band. It's ridiculous.
Oh, we're talking wow.
You really, really
thank
could.
Man, that just, my jaw just dropped to the floor. I was
mine
like,
did too.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
You really could. You do a great job. And I'd like to say, so you know when you see a Broadway show, how that energy just pulls you up? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and you
yeah.
see the people that are, like you being the front guy and stuff, you have that kind of energy. You're really bringing it. You're
Thank
really
you so
doing
much.
it. And your rhythm section is amazing. I love your drummer.
Woo!
I love your drummer to pieces.
You know, I would love to see you do maybe a theatric album. Have you guys thought about something like that? Would that be so cool?
It would be really fun. We've definitely
would.
thought about concept albums
Yes,
and stuff
yes.
like that, you know.
I
so-
love it. Love
so
it.
once
love
we
it.
once we have enough songs that we feel like kind of gel well enough to do something like that, that would be a really fun thing to
Yay! You have to let us
do.
know.
Really fun.
Yep,
Thank
yep.
you.
We'll all
keep
be
you
there.
posted.
Okay, good. That's awesome.
We're friends now, so
We are. Friends for life.
officially.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you everybody watching too. This is already a fun experience, and we're like not even halfway done yet. I can't believe it. Cool. So, thank you so much. What do you think? You want to hear some more?
Oh man, we always want to hear
Absolutely.
more. In fact, we usually have a heckler that says less talk, more music.
Oh, I like that. I like
he
that.
does.
Okay. That's
Truly.
something, admittedly, that I can be bad at. So, I mean, like, you know,
Sometimes.
I talk a lot. I'll just own up to that right now.
But you know what?
so.
We love it.
And that's the whole purpose, really. I explained that to you. It's
I'm
like,
glad.
and I always ask that question. Do people come up to you much and talk to you about, what you're all about, what you do? And usually the answer is
it.
about a 50-50 split.
Yeah, yeah. There are some people that are interested, but then there are some people who are just ready to, boogie, get on their way. But that's
Yeah.
what's great about this, Get to know us a little more.
Because we are definitely
Absolutely.
interested in you. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ozonic.
Appreciate you. Thank you. We're gonna travel to a time. It was about 4.5 years ago when we first got together. This was one of the first songs we created together, and it's very exciting. We haven't played it in a while, so it's called Freeze Pop, and I'm just gonna stop talking and let the music do the talking. What do you think? Let's do this.
It's liquid inside, then becomes ingested by the power of uncertainty. You think that you got it You think that you got it in there. That motherfucker bears a seat while I dishonest me. My doubts are fatal 40. Comes out at all the wrong times. Feels so far out of your league. And says, why commit such vile crimes? You make me wait all the time, all the time. Accept your fate. Final time, time I will not waste away. This time, no, not this time. Let's meet halfway, for now is our time. It's our time. One, two, three, four. Never liked you, never needed you, never wanted you to come inside the storm of mine. In there like say how good every bad and right doesn't work, you make me blind. End of the line, time to cry, now it's time. I'm just give myself out of the rhyme and all the reason that brought me get down this fear, make this clear. Disappear. Oh, it's melting again. The monsters, they keep it warm. You score a 9 out of 10. It's just too bad the ones what keeps me torn. It's just too bad the ones who keeps me torn. You make me wait all the time, all the time. Accept your fate. Final time, final time. I will not waste away all this time. No, not this time. Let's meet halfway, for now is our time. Now is our time. Now is our time. Now is our time. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all feeling pretty good? Like things? You enjoying yourselves? For those of you who might just be tuning in, we're Ozonic. Welcome to Mark White's The Beats Goes On. Beat Goes On. The beats go on.
It is the collective. We are all one in KCOS digitalmedia.com.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We are on.
That was a great song, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What was that called again?
That song is called Freeze Pop.
I liked it.
I need to remember the pop on this. I just gotta go instead of.
Have you any recordings? made.
We do.
Yeah, you
we
do.
This next song actually is off of our
Great.
first EP that we recorded a few years ago.
Great.
We're selling it at our merch table for $5 over here.
Great.
Yeah, they have
Hey
merch.
guys. Yeah, great. Can't
Yeah,
wait to-
so this is the first song on that EP. Yeah, we're really proud of it. It's called Distraction.
Yep. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you
Ladies
very
and
much.
gentlemen, we are KCOS Digital Media, and we have Ozonic on the stage tonight, and we are absolutely incredibly wowed.
Yeah, we're
by you
thrilled to have
guys.
you guys. This is really great. So are you guys out and about playing anywhere? Is there any place where people can go see you play? Where would that
Actually,
be?
there are 2 shows in the upcoming within the next month that we have that we're doing. One of them is going to be our first time playing at Lulu's downstairs in Manitou.
Gotcha.
Nice.
We're playing
Yeah.
as a part of a big show. A lot of big bands are playing from all over the state. It's a big festival type thing that Jimmy Seiler put together. I don't know if you're familiar with
Okay,
him. He's a cool
gotcha,
dude.
gotcha.
Yeah. So we're gonna open that thing up, which we're really excited
What's the name
for.
of that? I've not heard of that. Do you know?
Is it called the Beast's? The Beast's Favorites, because he is also a
Very interesting.
DJ. So he put this together.
I know Jimmy Seiler very, very
You know
well.
him? Okay.
Well, yeah, he was drummer in my band for 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He helped us out with that one. And then on the one that we have after that is February 13th.
Ah,
Sunshine.
I know where you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're really excited for that one because little shout out to the band Dash. They are a group out of Bozeman, Montana that's
Touring.
stopping here on their leg of their tour. And so we put together a little show for them. Stray Sons are going to be there too. They kick ass. So
Love Stray
yeah,
Sons.
we love
Love the
Yeah,
Stray
Stray
Sons.
Sons.
Shout out to
Oh
them.
my goodness.
Agreed.
Ocero and Trinary, if you're familiar
Very
with either
cool.
of them. It's going to be a jam-packed night. Like it's
That's gonna
gonna
be a
great night of
very
music, so-
exciting event.
Just a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So, okay, one more question for you.
Okay.
If people wanted to buy one of your CDs
Yes.
or anything, where can they go to, purchase
Online.
your stuff? Yeah.
Right.
So we're actually working on like getting a website like put together and everything,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
because like the launch of our like new EP, we kind of want to like blow it out.
Absolutely.
So it's probably gonna have like an online store where you can buy merch from us. Like if no matter where you are, you don't have to come to a show to do that. So we're really excited about that.
So do
but-
you guys have anything set up on maybe Reverb Nation or Spotify,
We're on Spotify. We're on
SoundCloud?
We're on like all the major like streaming services, like
That's
Apple Music,
wonderful.
Spotify, Google Play, probably others that I don't even know about.
Yeah, iHeart Music. I think we're on there.
Yeah. So yeah, a bunch of places you can listen to us. Like, but as far as like buying physical stuff, the only way to do that is to come to a show. For the time being.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Dash show, we do have tickets for it here. So if you all really like what you're hearing and want to see us again, please feel free to talk to us. We'll hook you up.
Sounds really good. That's
Wonderful.
gonna be a killer show.
We're really stoked.
Well, boys, I think we're about almost to the top of the hour here.
Okay.
And but we would love to hear a couple more songs
We
before we hit
absolutely
that
would.
particular time.
Absolutely.
And
Ozonic.
keep playing.
Thank you.
Woo!
All right. So we're depending on how the time goes, this may be the only cover we play tonight, but we want to play something that y'all may be familiar with. So just maybe. We'll see. But yeah. So we're just gonna get right on with that.
Sing it with me. Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this guy. boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential, I've got potential. Ready, let's roll on to something new. Taking it slow, but I'm leaving without you. Get out of here. Heaven ain't close in a place like this. I said heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Ooh, never thought I'd let a rumor ruin my moonlight. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February last year. It's not confidential, I've got potential. Rushing around. Face yourself for me. Well, I said maybe, baby, please. But I just don't know now. When all I wanna do is try. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February last year. It's all confidential, I've got potential. Rushing around. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February last year. It's all confidential, I've got potential. Rushing around. And somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February last year. It's not confidential, I've got potential. Rushing around.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so is it time for the Colin story?
It can be time for the Colin story if everybody is down to hear it.
Well, everybody likes to hear stories, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, come gather by the fireside.
I know, yeah. Let
Stay a while, listen.
Let Uncle Mark tell you a story. Nonetheless, we met 5 years ago, and last week just happened to be our Beat Goes On 5-year birthday. So Colin comes in with Charlie Milo. We are in a little tiny studio with like 2 closets, one for the engineer and one for the guests. And you brought an acoustic guitar. I think Charlie brought his laptop and he was playing MP3s. That's how we started out. And now we're here. And man, have you changed?
Are you there?
I mean, no, this is really, we haven't seen each other in 5 years.
Yeah.
And out of the blue. No, this was before you. This was before you.
me?
This was the very first year.
Was it it was in our closet? It wasn't in the closet?
It wasn't in Circle Drive. It was in Kelly Johnson Boulevard.
It was a cozy little office.
In fact, Mr. Craig Tomanini dialed in. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, Craig.
I remember Craig. How's it going?
I know, huh? But yeah, you never know. There's all kinds of comments on the feed. This is really cool. Everybody's loving you. And your selection of songs are just, I love that song.
I know.
No matter who does it, it's like, yeah, that's, so, okay.
I would love to hear
People,
his story,
you don't
too.
need to sit around. There is a whole space right here to do what you do normally anywhere else.
Like I said, come gather by the fireside.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you a tale.
This is a live show, and we like to make it known that Colorado Springs and Colorado in general has such a rich musical talent base. We obviously we play all kinds of people. We're playing over 400 bands on the station, so if you're tired of those other guys.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that we've really loved about playing all the shows that we have is like, man, there is some talent here that I had no idea. Like, I'll just be like, I'll be like, oh, so we're on a bill with, we'll jump on a bill at like Zodiac or Sunshine or something, and we'll be like, I haven't heard these guys. Wonder how they are. And then it's like, it's just always a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I know.
It's really cool. There's some
Wednesday is my favorite day of the week, because it's not only the mid part of the week, but we always have, we we haven't had a bad show in years. We've had a couple that we call the Lost Archived. Yeah, but no, that's why we make sure that we bring in, especially, a young band like yourselves that are tearing up the town. You need to be here. And, maybe sometime on a weekend you guys can come back again and play a full show and maybe have someone open or whatever.
Hey, that would be
This
awesome.
is the Open-Minded Gold Room, and we're changing. And it's going to be a great place to come. The food is amazing. If you guys haven't eaten, Chef Mo is, well, look at the menu. I mean, it's a reasonably priced menu. And Victoria has drink specials. Plus, she just, she'll do anything, almost anything you want.
Oh!
Well, let's rephrase that.
I didn't mean it that way, but, anything, yeah.
Hey, girl, you got some good lungs. Got some good singing lungs there, Mama. Woo!
See, we did that last week when you weren't here. I had, oh yeah. But this is what we do, okay? This is not like a scripted production Dick Clark show, okay? This is like we're hanging out in a cool place, having some drinks, having some food, listening to some great music.
Heck yeah.
And we're all friends, like you said, man. You're here one time, you're friends. Don't stay away. You're always welcome. We do this every Wednesday.
So was there a story to be told?
Well, that was the story, is that Colin came in with
short one.
Charlie Milo for a show.
I was like,
I used to be a drummer, and now I.
And Colin was
do this.
very, very shy, and
Oh yeah.
it was like, well, what are you guys gonna do? And Charlie's going, oh, I got MP3s, and I'm going, okay.
We're like,
I said, well, already we got to do something different, right? So here we are, and thanks.
Yes.
I mean, the graciousness of everybody that bought into our concept, including all you guys tonight. This is just it just warms my cold, dark heart.
Well, you guys are very engaging, and you look really great on stage. There's something to be said for, how do I say this, the way you put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are doing a really great job of that. Really, really great job.
Hey, and I'd like to know a little bit about each in particular band member, too. Just a little.
Yes, a fun fact.
Yeah, I would love to.
Because
for you
there's
to
other guys here.
intro-
Yeah, and
yeah.
they're just as interesting, if not more.
Yes.
And their instruments. You all have awesome instruments. So
This is a guitar.
We'll save him for last.
Okay.
He's
Very good.
It looks like you got Tony Franklin on bass back there. Has anybody ever told you that? The bass player looks like Tony Franklin. You know who Tony Franklin is?
I don't.
He's the king of the fretless bass.
Oh,
He's
I should
played
know that.
he's played with Jimmy Page and the Firm. He's played with George Lynch. He's played with
Okay.
Zeppelin. He's a very famous session bass player.
Gotcha.
But he plays primarily fretless. But you got the bottom down on that sound, man. I like that
Keith's
register.
amazing. I love it.
And Lisa being a bass player,
killer
yeah,
bass
I'm
sound.
sure. You know.
Killer. I love your bass sound.
I don't-
Sounds.
I don't know why Colin gave me the microphone, but it feels very powerful though.
Right? I know. There's something about wireless mic.
It does.
Sure SM58.
Nice, nice.
So
But
yeah.
the reason why I specified that this was a guitar was because you don't really hear it in like pop music anymore, and I think
Right.
it's really sad. Like
Very true.
it's like there obviously are a lot of bands that still play instruments on stage, but man, it's almost dying.
It is. It's almost
So-
scary.
Let's
so-
not let that happen.
Right.
Let's not let that go down
Yeah.
like that.
Keep rock and roll alive, I say.
Yeah. Right. Woo!
Right.
Yeah,
And so,
brother.
yeah, everybody's name. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, sweetheart. I didn't hear you.
Oh, my name's Sean.
Okay.
Hey.
I love your guitar too,
I'm
John.
Keith, and Colin asked me not to speak. Just to stay quiet and say thank you.
So what kind of bass is that?
It's a Yamaha TRB from the mid-90s,
It sounds really
beautiful.
good.
Yeah,
and
she
I
really
love it.
is.
It's really beefy.
This is a replacement of one that was almost identical to it that I had stolen
Oh, that's horrible.
about 14 years ago. So,
Oh my.
That's mortifying. People don't realize what your guitar means to you.
yeah, steal the amp.
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's
other
sad.
stuff, but
Ugh.
not the guitar. Yeah. My name is Keith.
Keith, nice to meet you. Keith.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I like
Hi,
to play
Ryan.
drums.
You play
Mr.
drums
Ryan
very
Ross.
well.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah.
You play some killer drums there, sir.
Yeah. I'm a private instructor at Silver Sound Guitar, so I like to teach drums for a living, so it helps me keep a little
Great.
fresh and stuff like that.
That's
Helps me afford this giant car right here.
Beautiful.
It's got good spinners on it.
They're a beauty.
Oh, God, I hate mics. And my name is Tim, and I... It's Tim!
Hi, Tim.
And I play keys, obviously.
And what is that called?
This is a Roland Axe Edge guitar. I just got it, like 3 months ago? Oh, yeah. Oh, my, it's been really transformative, because before I was stuck behind this big Yamaha monster, which I love Yamaha, but I can move now, and it's nice.
And it's called a what? It's a what?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Just a Roland Axe Edge guitar. It's the top of the line guitar on the market, as far
Okay.
as I'm aware at the moment.
So it's called a keytar.
A guitar, yeah.
Guitar.
A guitar.
Thank you.
And so there are musicians in the audience that are checking you guys out, and one in particular is the keyboardist for Capital Raven.
Yeah. And we love him.
He's bad to the bone and he's sitting right there.
Yep, he is wonderful. We love him so much. Mr. Aaron, we love you.
Yes, yes.
That's awesome.
Mr. Xander Knight.
Yes. And go ahead and introduce yourself as well for people that might not know.
All right. My name is Colin,
Very nice.
and I'm a Colorado native technically. I moved out here from LA with my folks when I was about 6 or 7. So, yeah, I'm a native.
Sure.
I've been here. I love Colorado. It's awesome. I wish we'd get more snow, honestly. It might just be a personal thing. She's like, no, what are you talking
I like the snow too.
I love it. I hate driving in it. Okay, I'll give you that.
Only if
but it
it's
looks so
enough
pretty.
to keep us all home.
Right.
Just
What'd you say?
Let it just snow so we all can just stay home.
So we can stay
Everyone.
exactly.
No one goes out. You know, you're all cozy and warm and
Yes, yes.
I like the snow too.
safe and sound.
And listening to KCOS.
There you go. And listening to KCOS.
Oh,
Very
man.
good. Very good.
You know, I do have to say we have some absolutely killer Colorado artists. You're absolutely right. Not just in Colorado Springs, but just everywhere.
In
Our
Denver,
station
Pueblo,
is
everywhere.
Everywhere, and there's in so much. It's worth everyone to listen to.
It is. And I love what we're doing for the mere fact that we get to expose everyone that's trying to do what you're doing up there, which is your own music. It's so wonderful to be an original band because honestly, I like tribute bands, blah, blah, but the thing is that you're playing somebody else's. The only way that you're going to get your own and get your spot is to have the courage to do your own thing, right? And especially when you step out like you guys and you're doing something completely different. It's very exciting.
Thank you.
It's not like what everybody
kind
else is doing, and that's special.
Thank you.
That's very special.
That's the best
That's like the best-
compliment you could give us.
I was just gonna say the same thing. That's the best compliment you can hear. So
It's true.
really appreciate it.
It's true.
Heck yeah.
So how about, do you think we should up yay?
You know, and again, we are KCOS Digital Media, and we are here with Ozonic on the stage, and I know that everyone is wanting to hear more music.
Oh,
You know
Yeah.
what? We're already halfway through the program.
Yes.
So
dang it.
It's going by fast, isn't it?
got some
When you're having
more.
fun,
We
it
got some
goes by
more.
really fast. Let's rock, fellas.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to give a very brief intro to this next song. You all remember the event in September with the crazy alien thing? We everybody storming Area 51. Really disappointing results. Like I was expecting something to happen, and nothing happened. It was like barely anybody. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But anyway, we decided let's write a song dedicated to that, and so this is that song. We're going to play it. Hope you like it. It's called "They Can't Stop All of Us."
traded where we don't belong. Too many of us, not enough guns. Wow, human stupidity, conspiracy, it's all about love. Saying it, escape before you can allow your kids to ride your wife. Oh, come on now, take it away, Tim. Well, I guess you'd say we paid the price. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah. What we get for taking bad advice, carried off into space. I'm not there. Well, I guess you could say the gods were hiding something after all. After all. You know, no one believes that we are the ones who took the fall. They say it's one giant misstep for man. Ow. It is one gigantic dive for mankind. For mankind. For mankind. For mankind. Ha!
Thank you. That's a little song about aliens. We're going to go back to an to an older one. This one is off of the EP on sale over there for $5. If you don't have $5, you can hear it on Spotify. This is a song called Oathkeeper.
Talking awful one for us, my dear. I know we've been through hell and back. We have seen better days and worse attacks. And the future does not look so good, although our hearts still beat the way they should. I hope you know, I hope you'll see, there are such bigger things than such bigger things. And you know there are such bigger things. And you know there are such bigger things. And you know there are
Thank you. Whew. I'm gonna get a little drink. Hold on.
Just a little drink.
Yeah, if we get more water up here, that'd be cool.
I'll sneak you a glass. It's the good stuff.
Water break, water break, water break. Oh, water break.
This is Colorado, and we do have to keep hydrated.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're singing like Colin's been doing. You got a great range, man.
What?
5 years ago, we really didn't have a lot of interaction. It was Charlie's thing, right? But wow.
Thank you.
So what were you doing in the meantime to culminate to this?
Man, I was mostly drumming, like I said before. I mean, like, before this whole project came to be, I was doing a solo electronica project, which was really fun. I'm still dabbling in that, just not quite as seriously. But I did mostly drums for several bands. I was in a couple punk bands. I was in an alternative rock band, so lots of different styles. That was fun. I still have fun drumming every now and then, but we started this project about almost 4.5 years ago. It was a different lineup back then. Tim and Sean are like the two OGs, and then the rest came in later. This group right here has been around about 2 years now, so we've written a lot of songs on both sides of the spectrum, from back then to now, and it's been
Don't change
quite a
a
ride.
thing.
Thank you. We will not. We will not.
Yeah, so I mean, with so many songs, you just put out an EP here and there. Why not do the full length and
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it's going. This next one, our first EP was 4 songs. This next one's going to be 5.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that we all wrote over the course of last year. In different times, different places, different inspirations and stuff. So It's really, really fun. It's been a great ride, and we're gonna keep rolling. So.
Well, can't wait to get it in rotation, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll let you know when that new one's ready. Sometime in the next couple months. Just putting some finishing touches on it, and then.
Any recording your recording project, 5-song EP coming up?
Yeah.
Where do you guys record?
We recorded at North Park Studios with a gentleman named Jared Headley. You guys know him. Great engineer. He has an ear like no other. Shout out to you, Jared, if you're watching. Nice. He hasn't even edited it yet, and it's just already sounding really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're really stoked for it. So
awesome! Congratulations.
Thank you.
I can't wait till the next one comes out too. Oh man, yeah, I want them all.
It's gonna be fun, man. So.
You're making fans right here tonight. Tonight at the Beat Goes On.
Well, and there's a shout out to Jared too. I mean, Nate and I went and talked with Jared years ago, and I don't know if he's still. He made us the deal. He goes, hey, if you guys refer anybody, they get a discount or we get a credit or I don't know what it is. It's been years, but no, Jared's the real deal.
Top notch. Yeah. He
Yeah,
puts out good
it,
work. Like I said, I'm like.
I've invited him to come here so many times. He goes, oh, I'm working at night. It's like, do what you do, brother.
Yeah, he goes all the way to midnight. I mean, all the nights with us, it was midnight or beyond.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that we wrapped up,
cool.
and then we're just oh, look what time! Oh, look, it's 1 a.m. Maybe we should go home and rest now. But that's how into it we got. It was awesome. So.
I understand.
More music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
You want more music? We'll give you more music.
This is a new one. Yeah. This is it's called Normandy.
It's another space themed one. So. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it.
Our words us now, us now.
Thank you so much.
So apparently, some people online know your music because you know a guy named Manly Presser. Manly Presser. Because he goes, "Oh, Normandy, yay!" So I mean, you guys, yeah.
Okay,
A little bit of popularity going on there.
Thank you so much for the compliment.
Well, you know, and
That's
there's
great.
been a lot of people, you know, and that's what we tell people that want to do future shows. It's like, well, if you haven't listened to a show, maybe you should, or you want to say, I want to do a show.
Yes.
But you know, that's it. That's how we fill this calendar up. Is people get interested in the excitement that other bands bring, and they want to play the show. Yeah.
You know, guys, I'm saying, I sit up here and I listen to it, and you guys have really great endings to your songs. And
Why,
that's a
thank
hard
you.
thing to do sometimes. It really, really is.
Honestly, yes.
It
That's
really
one of
is.
the toughest.
It is. And a lot of bands have great songs, but their endings, it's like, well, where'd it go? What happened, you know? And you guys have a great resolve. It's really
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
It's really good.
That's definitely one of our focuses. Our, like, intros and endings are sometimes the hardest parts to come up with because we're like, we don't, like some songs, it's okay if you just let it die, like in the middle of something, but then some, it's just like, wait, I wanted a little bit more, what? You know, so.
So in your
So thank you
process
for-
of writing, you all just pull these pieces out,
Yeah.
stick with it, if you like it, dump it if you don't, but you all write together, which is super cool.
That's really how it goes. Yeah, like in fact, a lot of the ideas have been like, you know, some ideas, like I'll just start a riff, everybody else will play along, and then we'll kind of build from there. Or Sean will start a riff, or Tim will, it's like, I can't really think of who's like written the most stuff in our band. Like it's just a very collaborative effort. That's really cool. It's cool to have something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Long way in the way music is produced, and I think that's the gist of what they're saying. I remember, I'm gonna show my age. It's like, okay, why I really stopped listening to top 40 music on the radio in the 70s is because, you know, the bands wouldn't know how to end a song, and then the engineer just kind of turned it down and it faded off into the sunset. And
so
it's like,
frustrating.
I know. It's like, wait a minute.
Well, it's not easy to write. It's not easy to come up with all these incredible, you know, journeys through, you know, your guitars and your, ooh, you changed guitars. I like that Ibanez too.
Magic.
So yeah, it's a hard, it's not easy to
Oh yeah, I
come up
mean
with
there
all
there
the
are moments where
pieces.
you know we'll spend like an hour just like ironing, or sometimes longer than that, like days, like just like okay, nothing we're throwing is sticking. Like what do we do?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely several songs like even though we started years ago that are unfinished still because we're like trying to figure out. But instead of like we just try not to get discouraged and then we like move on to another song that we might be writing and try to work on that. And
So will you guys pull from that at an extra point in time
absolutely.
if you
Oh
win?
yeah. Like there's a lot of stuff on the shelf right now. There's not a shortage of ideas, that's for sure. So
Nice.
there's stuff just waiting to be finished, so it's hard, but it's also fun. It's like part of the journey because
It is.
that's another thing. If all of us had like the exact same style, it wouldn't be fun because then we'd all just be like, right, yeah, and then we'd probably just get bored after a while. And so it's like,
Yes.
it's kind of cool to have conflicting stuff.
It
And
is.
sometimes like they'll come up with something that I would have never dreamed of and vice versa. And it's just like, it's a great network. So
That's so
pretty
cool.
cool.
That's something special when you have your bandmates you can write with like that.
And you can tell that you guys have great stage communication with each other. And I don't know, you have a good energy with each other.
Although we can't see your face when you turn around, but other than that,
Man,
go on.
I even learned that in theater. Like, don't turn around, people can't see. I should have carried that.
I turn around too much.
The same. It's
No,
you're
no,
not
you
the only
don't. You
one.
really don't. No, I
Oh,
wasn't
good,
meaning
okay.
that. No.
No,
No, you really don't.
animated.
I was
That's
teasing.
great. But,
It's a good thing to keep in mind, though.
Yeah. And you guys have your own separate, distinct tones, which are very complimentary. I don't know. I always try to guess. Oh, well, you sound kind of like, and I always, it depends on the
I have a
age
band.
group. But, I mean, like John on guitar. John, are you a U2 fan?
A what?
A U2 fan.
Yeah, I like you too.
Yeah, the early stuff, you've got that,
Thanks. Yeah.
the edge stuff down, man.
Oh yeah.
I try to go for pretty licks, like
Yeah.
pretty ethereal
But
stuff.
they're distinct. I mean, you don't just noodle and it gets lost. You're just right there
Yeah,
solid.
absolutely. Yeah, and the guitar does, in this sort of performance, I mean, your guitar adds so much to everything. I mean, it fills in that piece that you're missing. You guys remind me a lot of Jamiroquai. Yeah.
That's what I was just going to say.
Love
What's the name of
Jamiroquai.
that band, Lori? Because I couldn't
So
remember.
funky, so funky.
Love that band.
Yeah, me too.
So, wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Well, I know we want to hear more music. And,
Yeah.
We got some more.
yeah. You bet.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to another. This is another kind of older one of ours. It's actually one of the first songs we came up with together, and I hope you like it. It's called Holes. Good to go. I need the jingle circle for this one.
It was a test.
Or the jingle football. More like. All right. Holes, ladies and gentlemen.
There's too many holes in my clothes. There's too many holes in my clothes. See, I put you all in the same damn room. Well, you probably end up making new friends. You got all these sitting kind of perfect example being the failure that's out in the sands. Well, am I wrong? Am I maybe fucking too much? Just wasting precious hours. Listen up, knuckleheads. It's time to settle some skulls and say no time for candy and flowers. Ooh, maybe there ain't no chance. myself realize that I've got to. Maybe there ain't no chance. Maybe there ain't no chance. She tried to run the game, but she lied to me, yo. She's the soul in that glow. I did the flame and burned inside of me, yo. A big hole in my glow. Oh, she took advantage of my hospitality, oh, baby, wow. My uniform's getting tattered. Please tell me that you won't be. Let's go. So many else in my head, so many, ooh, so many, there's so many, so many hoes in my, please yourself, you are, please yourself, me, you won't be another.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. By the way, I think it's a really weird coincidence that you mentioned Jamiroquai, because that's actually a big influence of mine. And this is one of the ones that I kind of came up to with the hook to, and I was kind of listening to a lot of Jamiroquai at the time. So it's weird that you bring that up,
Really?
and then we coincidentally play that song. Like, that was not intentional, I promise. So really cool stuff.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Right on the same wavelengths, man.
Yes, absolutely. That's great.
It's a killer song.
Thank you.
loved it.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Well, probably got time for about 2 more, wouldn't you say? Something like that.
Oh, man, you got under 15 minutes.
Yep. You bet.
Fill that right up. All right, let's do it. So, this next song is also off of our first EP, and another kind of heavy one, so I hope you like it. It's called War on Ourselves.
Well, we had a comment from the audience about, okay, if you're not going to pick up a CD right now, how do you procure some of your music, maybe online, digital download, whatever?
Could be the same guy. Although,
Well, it's cool to
they
refresh
kinda
the
answer-
information for
yeah,
possible new viewers.
very much. Very much.
They got it. The people have to know.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, you never know when you need a new instrument, right?
And they may have missed our last but John, would you
Sean.
or Sean, excuse me, I'm
Close. All
sorry.
good.
Forgive me, Sean.
Sean John.
My-
So you can find our music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, I guess it is now. I don't know if iTunes exists anymore. I don't know. But also like Google Play, those are the main 3, and then
So that's where they can listen to you.
yeah, that's where they can listen to our stuff.
So
As far as like buying stuff online right now, we're gonna set up a website that has an online store where you can buy shirts and wristbands, which we also have over at the table.
awesome.
But yeah, a bunch of stuff's gonna be on the store probably later this year. So
Thank you very much for answering that again for us.
You bet. All right. This next one we're gonna do is a little song called "The War on Ourselves," and we hope you like it. Come on.
Mississippian ocean, trading violence for more violence. We could talk it out, try to realize where the error lies within us all. Funny how in this enormous world we act so small. Can't comprehend it, illogical bullshit. Working together just to come apart, alright. We can talk it out, try to understand why it's a demand within us all. Funny how this putrid hate knows all that you stand for. Oh, we'll never make it right. Not till everybody wakes up. Not till everybody wakes up. If we are all alive, why won't anybody wake up? Why won't anybody wake up?
Okay. Wow. You're an awesome audience. Thank you for hosting this lovely program. I think we're going to do one more this evening and call it good. If that is all right with you all. Woo! Thank you to all our friends who came out and all our
Thank you
new
to all the
friends.
fans. There's a lot of people out here.
There's so many people. This is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. To fans old and new. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And thanks to the Gold Room for having us. Mark, thanks for inviting us on here. Been amazing. Thank you.
It's been a
people
lot of
watching.
fun. Having
We're
you
the
guys-
lucky ones.
Yeah, I have one quick question for you, though, before we're done.
Go for it.
Okay. So you said something about being in theater.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear about that.
Well, in middle and high school, I did a lot of theater. I played Bob Ewell in To Kill a Mockingbird. That was my favorite role that I
Such
played.
a good one.
It was a really hard role to play because
Yeah.
I had to be a jerk.
Right. Right.
So, and like, yeah, it was hard, but it was a great, fulfilling experience. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, I played a part in that. Got to sing a few lines. That was fun. Lots of other plays. Some weird play about Frankenstein that I forget. It was some like spin on the Frankenstein story. I got to play Igor, so that was fun. Got like big googly eyes and everything, kind of like in Young Frankenstein.
Sure.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
But yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, so lots of theater, and I kind of wanted to find a way to incorporate that into singing, and
You've done a good job
Fun with
at
it.
that.
Thank you.
Actually,
Thank
I noticed that right out the gate, and I love theater. So you do bring that energy to
Thank
the
you. That's-
stage. You're a great front man.
thank you very much.
Yeah.
This sounds really corny, but I mean it with every fiber of my being. I couldn't do it without these guys.
Well, it's a fact.
These guys are so cool.
It's a fact.
They bring it out. I mean, yeah, there's an energy when we all get
Of
together.
That's
It's
a
just
true
like,
fact, and
like
you're-
seriously, it's so
you're a
awesome. I
wonderful
love
guy
you.
because it takes everybody to make this happen.
Sure does.
Well, exactly. Yes.
Sure does.
Love you
Truly.
guys.
Truly.
No, but really.
You
Thank
ready?
you. Thank you very much. All right. This is our final song. We're going to go to another old one. This is off of our EP, so if you like it, you'll hear it on there. It's called Pure. And once again, we are Ozonic, and thank you all for joining us. See those hands in the air, come on. That's it, that's it. 1, 2, hop. You took me down a road you knew I didn't wanna go. Whoa, out of control, and my thoughts are scaring me. You're asking a question I don't think I'll answer. Homecoming's coming soon, yeah. I am so far from coming home. Yeah, yeah. You go get drunk while I go to bed. Well, if you are the question, can't see I'm the answer, no. The answer.
consciously designed. Illusion, not to blame you for this mess. Illusion, why do I still say yes? Let's go.
We're Ozonic, ladies and gentlemen. We love you. Thanks.
Make sure you go over and get some merch.
Absolutely.
These guys worked it hard, and we love them. You know, you guys, since it's already January, God, we got to look forward to having you back next year, 2021. No,
that would
really,
be our pleasure.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
It's been a long time waiting for you to get here, and this was a great show. And I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody online. I especially want to thank that one person that hit the donate button and sent us something. Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
We are a nonprofit, just for information purposes, and yeah, everybody's got bills, but you know, to do what we do is it's joy, and you know, out of the kindness of people's hearts, you know, it's I don't know, 5 years has got to say something, right?
Mr. Caruana, could you come up here
this
real
is,
quick? Just
this is
real quick.
Acknowledgement time of some of our great supporters.
No. What are you doing? This man right here is an amazing man. He is does all the incredible hug it forward and a lot of. You do a lot. I mean, you do a lot. So that's only a tiny bit of it. But what I was gonna say is, honey, you need one of his shoes. Do you think you could lend him a shoe? Could you guys trade shoes? So you will. Okay, thank you. He usually wears 2 different shoes everywhere he goes. So
I do
today
charge
is
hourly for the shoes, so and that's per shoe.
That's all I wanted to.
So it can get steep, but we can negotiate. It's all good.
No. Thank you. We'll talk. Please do. Since I brought him on up here.
Well, you guys were awesome. I'm
Thank you
glad
very
that
much.
I got to see you guys tonight. So real quick, I'm with a nonprofit. We're building schools in Guatemala out of trash. We have built 129 schools so far. I'm going down there in 3 weeks. We're going to be doing 130, and we do week-long trips for anybody that wants to come give a hand. And then we also do fundraising events here in Colorado featuring local bands like yourself. And we have a big fundraising festival coming up in August with a bunch of amazing bands. and KCOS is a part of that. We're going to have Castle Raven for the first time, which we're really excited for. So if you want to know more information about that, stay plugged into KCOS Digital Media. If you want to know more about our nonprofit, check out hugitforward.org.
Awesome. He's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm getting you some gold shoes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. I love your shoes.
Maybe I won't charge you
Such an
after all.
effective
Everything
speaker.
you're doing, that's awesome.
You have the most killer shoes.
Thank
But
you.
I really like your band, so
Good.
you
Yes,
know.
you guys were outstanding.
Very much
Outstanding.
so.
It was
Thank
a
you so
really
much.
fun night tonight.
Means a lot.
And
Yeah,
it's
we
always
were blessed.
good when we get to have something edgy, something different. I like it. I like
Thanks
it a
a
lot.
lot,
It's always
Wow.
nice.
And yeah, you know, go to Ozonic's Facebook page and throw a bunch of likes on that sucker, as well as ours. You know, shameless plug. We have a YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, and you know, once again, if you feel so inclined, hit the donate on the web page. Every little bit helps. You
Right,
know?
and we'd be amiss to not say we love you, Brian and Marty.
Absolutely. The Help
Every
Autism
time.
Center. Come
Every
over here and take
time.
a bow real quick, young man.
Yes, come on over real
Well,
quick.
beginning of the year, yeah, we got to talk about all the cool people that we work with.
Yeah, I'm Brian Hall with Help Autism Center. Been helping families find the resources for services and therapy since 2005, so we're going on our 15th year. And this is our 4th year with KCOS, Mountain Kids Music, that we help support music therapy. Our major project is to open up a ranch for autism and special needs. And to do a plug, as of yesterday and today, we're going to be doing a Help Autism Night with the Colorado Avalanche on April 2nd, and we'll have the information out there real soon and the web link to purchase tickets.
And as always, we must graciously thank our hosts at the Gold Room, Victoria,
love you
Chef
guys.
Mo.
Thank you so much for all you do for all of us, beautiful lady.
Absolutely.
Yes, we love you, Victoria, very much.
And Hex Audio on the sound.
Thank you, Hex.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And if you notice, up in the, if you're watching online, up in the upper right-hand corner, and there's a little spinner of all the rest of the sponsors that we align ourselves with, and most of them are in kind, meaning, you know, we just trade advertisements and talk about each other. But, you know, this is how you build community. And, you know, we love having fresh new bands and fresh new people coming in to watch the show. So really, check out the calendar. We're booking into July. So we do this every week, and we'd love to see you guys again. And as always,
Definitely. Love to see you guys again. So
yeah.
y'all have to keep coming out, okay?
I
All of
know.
you guys. Yay!
One more quick thing. Don't forget Lulu's this Saturday at 1 o'clock.
That's right. You know what? We got to make it out to that place.
Heck yeah. It's going to be fun. We're playing nice and early, so 1 o'clock. So it's kind of an early one, but
Oh yeah,
lots of
yeah,
good bands on
yeah,
that day.
That's right. Okay.
Lots of
Oh, very much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you once again. This has been a great show,
Thank you.
and
Yes,
it's great
been
to have
fun.
everybody here again. You know, we've all had things going on, and this is the first show that the lineup's been here.
It's been a little while, but we're back. Definitely.
Double trouble.
As always.
And Learjet once again on the controls, and George,
Yeah.
of
Love
course,
you,
on
George.
the camera.
Love you so
And
much,
I
bud.
think Matt's already left, but Matt, you know, okay, one thing we don't talk about is
Oh.
we can't run this with just the 5 of us, right? We need some volunteers. We need some volunteers for all kinds of reasons.
Yes.
You know, not just community presence, but we get these great flyers from Neon Pig Creative that, you know, are needing to be spread all around the city. But we also need social media people. We need some people with some video editing skills because, you know, we talked about we want to break down some of these shows and make Saturday an all-day live program. We got more than enough material. But yeah, to keep things fresh, we need fresh ideas, new people, and you know, to continue music therapy, all the donations of used instruments or new instruments for Mountain Kids. the whole works. We obviously are as busy as we want to be, and more than that, right?
Much more to come on the
But
way.
we got 2020 vision, right?
Thank you, boys, so much.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing. You guys kick some major booty.
So, and we, you know, we always do band pictures at the end of the show.
Yay, so don't
So,
leave.
All right.
if anybody wants to storm the stage and get in the band photo shoot, then yay.
That would be cool.
I know.
I'm ready for that.
But yeah, from all of us to all of you, I know, huh? It's the old, what was that show?
That was,
Soul Train or something?
what was that? Love American Style.
Was that Love American
Oh,
Style?
was
I
it
was
really?
gonna see Carol Burnett.
I was a child slave, so I didn't get to watch that stuff.
In the dungeon.
Yeah, in the dungeon. Yeah, I was Cinderfella. Yeah. Not the Jerry Lewis one, but
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this evening.
I know we have enough for blooper reels for days, but
Got a lot of B-roll.
Should have been cut a minute or
B-roll.
two ago. Thank you all for coming once again. Hope to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night. Night, everyone. Good night, Ozonic.